Ciao a tutti, sono sempre io, Mat10,
Luck
e
can
oggi
swing the results.
continuiamo e finiamo l'Archon Quest dei Nod Krai della 6.1. Allora, nello scorso video ci siamo fermati con la frase ad Astra a Bisosche. Allora, comunque come outro mi piace moltissimo come frase, però anche nell'intro sarebbe più carino, tipo ad Astra a Bisosche come state, tipo boh, un esempio. Perché ovviamente Catherine da Strabisoschi lo dice quando ci incontra, più che quando andiamo via. Tipo, non è un arrivederci, è un po' come più un ciao, un buongiorno. Però vabbè, se la uso come frase finale, suppongo vada bene lo
Do
stesso.
you think the others are making good progress? Oh, hey look! They made it back as well! Prince, Lama...
All is well, thank you. Nefer and
I ran into Miss Nefer and Miss Ino on the way back. Their work is still in progress.
you seem rather...
I certainly am. I achieved what I set out to do and came away. Fighting alone can get quite tedious, but I had the good fortune to run into a pair of brave young warriors.
Ho appena visto Durin, l'altro non ho visto chi era, però probabilmente era Albedo.
We meet again. How have you been?
Albedo, infatti. E dietro di lui, appunto, già vedo Durin. Credo che sia un po' timidino comunque, vedere che un po' ti nasconde. Ok.
Albedo! What are you doing here?
Poi, come si dice, l'operatore che fa Albedo suppongo sia cambiato, almeno che si sia ritirato dallo sciopero dei doppiatori.
Thankfully, tracking you down turned out to be a lot simpler than we envisaged.
Sì, comunque Albedo quando parla sembra tipo un depresso, tipo ciao, sono Albedo. Però boh, cioè non dico che sia chi non sorrida mai come Kinich, però no, io credo che l'ho visto sorridere. Vabbè, a parte il fatto che siano depressi, comunque Albedo non è umano perché è un umano artificiale creato tramite l'alchimia. Sembra un po' inquietante in questa
These two
scena.
courageously lent me a hand while I was fighting the wild hunt.
Ah,
When they told me they were Sir Varka's colleagues, it all made sense. And given how people of outstanding talent tend to cross...
So, who's your travel buddy, Albedo?
Why don't you come and introduce yourself?
Durin.
Um,
Ok, perfetto, ci ha fatto vedere l'outfit di Durin. Allora c'è la coda, le ali a quanto pare sono nascoste. Ripeto, abbiamo visto il suo gameplay in qualche video fa. Perfetto.
A gentleman of few words, I see. And a rather stern countenance. I presumed you were acquainted with him.
It's nice to meet you again. We've technically met before.
Ok, la voce è veramente... Ok, però per la prima volta che la sento, ovvio che è un po' strana. Però è carina. Sì, comunque è abbastanza timido.
Wait a sec! You're Mini Durin!
That's right. It's me. I'm glad to see you again.
Perché da quando ho capito, nel paralogism, il mini Durin, che è quel simpatico draghetto che adesso è in versione umana, da quando ho capito voleva diventare umano ed è diventato umano grazie ad Albedo. Quindi non è umano prima di tutto perché è un drago, però anche se non fosse un drago non sarebbe umano comunque perché è stato fatto umano da Albedo. Con l'alchimia suppongo, boh, non lo so. Ripeto che comunque Albedo è appunto più o meno il figlio di Reindottir, che sappiamo essere 5 peccatori, Eggs in Circle, Four Shades, Fairy Sinners, eccetera eccetera. Poi c'è Klee, che Klee, cioè non dico Klee, più o meno è la cugina forse, tipo di Albedo. Comunque qualcuno diceva sorelle, però comunque appunto per esempio Albedo chiama Alice, la chiama zia, perché ripeto comunque Alice e Reindottir si conoscono, fanno parte dell'Exen Circle, quindi Reindottir suppongo Maga R forse, e quindi più o meno. E inoltre abbiamo visto che con Durin usciranno i buff con i personaggi di Mondstadt, non con tutti ovviamente, quindi con Albedo, con Klee, con Venti, con Razor, con Fischl, con Sucros, poi basta mi sembra. E quindi appunto uscirà il buff con appunto Durin, eccetera eccetera.
by the way, he says it's okay if you drop the mini.
Yeah, I'm not as mini as I used to be.
Ah, comunque, non so se avevo detto nello scorso video mi sembra, che Durin, prima di essere quel simpatico draghetto, prima era un drago cattivo. Allora, in pratica lui, nell'estate del 2024, c'è stata una mappa, che però l'hanno tolta, perché di solito d'estate fanno una mappa momentanea. Ed era uscito il Simulanka, che era questa specie, tipo una specie di mondo delle fiabe, che diciamo che è nella zona di Mondstadt, dove c'era questo drago. Sembrava tipo un drago fatto di legno, che cavolo era, di mattoncini. Però comunque era cattivo. Siamo andati in un dominio, l'abbiamo dovuto sconfiggere. C'era Kirara, Nilu, Navia, Wanderer. E poi è diventato questo draghetto, piccolo draghetto, grazie a Wanderer. Quindi diciamo che Durin è stato creato da Albedo, però diciamo che di Durin, diciamo un po', è stato praticamente, non dico adottato, però così, anche da Wanderer. Quindi grazie a Wanderer che è buono, se no comunque Durin è cattivo, cioè era cattivo, adesso ovviamente è buono, simpaticone anche, molto simpatico.
Interesting, isn't it? The first step towards blending into human society.
Wow! You look so different. In a good way, of course.
Thank you, Paimon. And although you're as mini as ever, I understand that diminutives don't always convey endearment. I'll be sure to simply call you Paimon, as a sign of my great respect for you.
Cioè, tipo con le battute già.
Wow! You're such a smooth talker now. Paimon could get used to this. From now on, you may refer to her.
Personally, I think our little Paimon, when people call her little Paimon, it's just because she's so adorable that they can't help themselves.
You're absolutely right, Miss Lauma. My brother still has a long road ahead of him when it comes to understanding human relationships.
Il fratello di Albedo? Ma ti stai riferendo a Durin o a qualcun altro? Perché in un certo senso, no, dico in un certo senso, fratelli più o meno, esatto, sì. Però non so chi sia.
Anyway, speaking of long journeys,
She's been catching up with old friends. Uh-oh. People are talking about...
Judging from your expressions, I'm...
it's getting crowded here. I'll go
No need.
Ah, a quanto
This
pare
is a job for an
Colombina
alchemist.
e
I'll whip
Arlecchino
some up
erano andati
momentarily.
forse da Sandrone? Boh.
Thank you for your hospitality, ladies and gentlemen, but I'll be meeting Sandrone shortly, as we...
We really appreciate your help.
Oh, come on.
I understand. Well, bye.
Arrivederci Arlecchino.
Oh, this place is hopping. It's probably a good thing one of us left. Otherwise, we might
Ma
not fit all
invece
these people
una
in.
cosa. Ma Varca, che sappiamo essere no, The Cry del 2020, che ancora non abbiamo mai conosciuto fino ad adesso. Ma lui era in compagnia di altri cavalieri, da quanto ho capito. E dove sono questi cavalieri? Sono uccisi dalla caccia selvaggia? E poi mi sembra che è andato anche con dei cavalli, da quanto ho capito, che ancora non si è visto un cavallo in tutta Genshin. Quindi, boh.
Are you saying we're about to run
O
out of
forse non è
chairs?
andato da solo, no? Io pensavo... Credo che sia andato con dei cavalieri.
As a
Cioè,
matter of
con
fact,
altri
I
cavalieri di
am.
Faunus, intendo.
Come on in and see for your...
Quindi, appunto, come sappiamo, Varca è anche poi dei cavalieri, eccetera, eccetera. Non vedo l'ora di vedere il gameplay di Colombina. Ancora non è iniziata la 6.2, ovviamente, però comunque il gameplay di Colombina sarà qualche giorno prima della 6.2. Quindi tra un mesetto circa. Dainslev?
I overheard your little chit-chat outside, by the way. With Miss Columbina's colleague gone, we should be back. Though it looks like we have
Sembra
another
comunque
new
che a Varca abbia
face.
dato un po' fastidio a
Someone else
Arlecchino.
managed to rope in a colleague too?
Frankly, you and Paimon are the only people I know here.
This here is Deansliff, colleague of Tibet's greatest guide, Paimon, and greatest adventurer, the Traveler. Well, not exactly colleagues, more sort of friends.
Quindi Dainslev è un collega, praticamente è un amico di Traveler, della più grande guida di Tivat. Però comunque di preciso Dainslev non ha capito che cosa sia. Sappiamo che è caeriano, eccetera.
When someone else jumps in to do the announcement,
Let's
E
hear
che ha
what he has
conosciuto
to say.
Rerir quando era buono.
Note to self. Once Paimon knows your name, the rest of the world will soon follow.
When he comes looking for us, it's you.
From the looks of it, you're about to hold a meeting. If I...
As the saying goes, the enemy... Though, I can't promise the same for everyone.
After all this time apart, Grandmaster For...
Is he being sarcastic?
Hey, he's your brother. Why are you asking us?
Allora si riferiva proprio a Durin quando Albedo aveva detto fratello. Comunque sì, in un certo senso sì, sono fratelli Durin e Albedo. In un certo senso.
I've still got a lot to learn about the nuances of human conversation. Trying to decipher Albedo's way of speaking has been like jumping in at the deep end.
Oh, good point. Paimon gets you now. Don't sweat it. There.
I wonder what's taking Nefer so long.
Perhaps you should go and check in with her. If anyone...
I just got back from the curatorium.
Ah,
Besides,
parlato di Nefer, questa
aren't
missione
you
che dovremmo
curious
fare
to see
adesso
what's taking her so long?
dovrebbe essere la storia questa di Nefer, a meno che non era la missione prima, ma prima non l'ho vista tanto Nefer.
Miss Nefer doesn't strike me as the type to share secrets. Under such circumstances.
Oh, but it's fine for me to...
What can I say? You haven't...
All right.
Impressive. She barely fought back at all.
As I'm sure Miss Lauma will realize soon enough, the trick in life is to...
Another trick is to simply hide in the background.
Spoken like a true sage.
Anyway, looks like we've got some time to kill before... Feel free to chat amongst yourselves.
Parla con tutti mentre aspetti.
You're both awfully quiet. Why don't I start us off with an icebreaker?
Much obliged.
Have either of you ever had your...
That sounds like a love.
I dabble occasionally.
He's an excellent painter. Tables, chairs, people, dragons.
I'm flattered.
If I ever get the chance.
I'll bear that in mind. Anyway.
Oh, whatever style feels best.
Very well.
You can replicate any...
I can try. If...
Thank you.
Comunque alcune volte mi confondo con Durin e Dvalin. Cioè non mi è capitato mai, intendo quando ho fatto un video. Però Durin, Dvalin, anche un po' come Durin di Luke. Comunque tutti con questa D è un po'... cioè non dico difficile, però a volte mi confondo un pochino. Andiamo a parlare con
Is
Dane.
there something you'd like to...
Yeah, for starters.
If you think...
You do have a point. Oh yeah, you'll need to find somewhere to stay the night.
Sure.
Great. And in return, we...
If that's what you had in mind...
Oh, okay then. Anyway, since we're all here...
Indeed.
Ok. Parliamo con Vark e Fins.
Truth be told, I can't remember the last time I...
You're not alone there, my friend. The light...
I don't doubt that.
Itlua's a good apple. I'll give him that. He's kind, honest, and regularly
Yeah,
delivers
Iluga.
supplies to my lighthouse.
So you're what? A fake Ratnik? That's what it sounds like you're saying. Come on, what?
Sorry. I'm not even gonna bother Now, that was an awkward silence.
Let's just keep this between ourselves.
That goes without saying.
Anyone else in the know? Let me guess. The Traveler and Paimon?
It's dangerous being too sharp for one's own good, you know.
Then, in the name of the Animo Archon Barbados himself.
When we went for drinks, you said that you and Barbados were practically best buds. In the light of that claim, do you really expect me to take
Varka
your
non
oath
so se lo sa
seriously?
che Venti è Barbatos, o forse sì, non lo so.
Of course.
Sì, mi sembra di
Just as
sì.
long as you don't go spreading around the fact that I'm close with Barbados, all right?
Fair enough then. Nothing like a bit of mutual
Intanto
leverage
qua
to
possiamo
seal
guardare
the
un po'
bonds
anche
of
l'outfit
friendship.
di Varka, che è veramente molto, molto dettagliato comunque, veramente anche molto bello. Andiamo avanti. Poco dopo Lauma e Nefer. Che è successo? Sembra che hanno fatto tutte facce sbuffate.
Ah, Miss Nefer. You made it after all. But what about Yehoda?
I'm here to give you an update on how things are going on our end.
Once this...
Not so loud! We're on a roll.
I didn't say anything. Right, Flints?
Must have been a frog. They get...
Anyway, before we begin, there's a few introductions to make. First up, we have Miss Lauma. As Moon Chanter, she's the leader of the Frost Moon Scions, a local religious community in
Nefer
Krai.
sembra molto
Then there's Miss Nefer,
molto
boss of the
disturbata, sembra
Curatorium
proprio
of
come
Secrets,
se
an intel gatherer extraordinaire.
avesse qualcosa che non gli
Nefer
andasse.
is leading the investigation into Rerir's
Dalla faccia
background,
intendo.
assisted by Yehoda and Lauma. From the little I've heard, they're making... Over here, we have Mr. Flintz, a ratnik and guardian of the abandoned lighthouse. In our last operation, he courageously distracted the wild hunt. For those of you who've never met, this is Mr. Albedo, a renowned alchemist and captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team. By his side is a new face for us all, myself included, Mr. Durin, who's come to lend his aid. Next up, we have the Moon Maiden and former Fatui Harbinger, Miss Columbina. Then we have the Traveler, who's earned more titles than I could possibly hope to list out, so I'll spare you the rundown. And Paimon, the ultimate travel companion and...
Wow! That's a lot of people.
Miss Nefer, it looks like you might have another job.
You think I haven't got enough on my hands as it is?
That would be me, Miss Nefer. I have a commission for you.
And you are?
Who I am doesn't matter right now. What does
Well, it's not as if we never take on anonymous commission.
It's my...
Conrian, I assume. And what's with the mask? Are you trying to hide your identity? In any case, the fact that you're even still alive raises an awful lot of questions for...
My name is Dainsleif. And yes, I am from Conria. As I'm sure you're aware, the Rerir of Solnari's real name is Rerir.
Qui ce
He
l'avamo
was
tutti.
once...
Really?
Eravamo
Then you must
conoscenti.
have...
You flatter me, but none of that matters anymore. My
Secondo
point
me
was simply to
Dainsleif ha
clarify
fatto
why
qualcosa
I
a
have asked
Rerir
Miss
e ora
Nefer to
Rerir lo
investigate
odia.
Rerir's
È una
background.
supposizione, però secondo me è così.
So you're both from Conria, and it sounds like you used to be friends?
I'll tell you everything I know. I have never spoken openly of this before. The visionary, Vedafenir, who wished to foretell the future. The wise, Haroptatir, who sought limitless gold. Rhindaughter, who desired to create life. The foul, Sertologi, who pursued supreme strength.
Ecco, gli ultimi due li conosciamo tutti. Reindottir, adesso come si pronuncia esattamente non si sa, però Reindottir la chiamo io. Reindottir, come vi ho detto per 300 volte, è la mamma, tra virgolette, di Albedo. Perché è la mamma, tra virgolette, di Albedo? Perché l'ha creato lei, con l'alchimia. Quindi più o meno è la mamma di Albedo. Ancora non ho capito se è buona o cattiva, lo scopriremo più avanti in caso ci sarà. Surtalogi lo conosciamo perché è stato il maestro di Skirk. Allora, lui è cattivo, di sicuro più cattivo di Reindottir. Poi, boh, non lo so, magari si scopre che Reindottir era ancora più malvagio, non lo so però. Surtalogi è appunto stato il maestro, quello che ha allevato Skirk, diciamo che l'ha aiutata a combattere. Però comunque è abbastanza cattivo Surtalogi in realtà,
And last, but not least,
Rerir,
Rerir of
l'istruttore della
Solnari.
luna.
Of the five, Rerir is the only one who remains a mystery to me.
In other words, you're saying that his...
That's right.
You mentioned how the Abyss tempted them, which led...
Strangely, the fateful night took place during the era of the Eclipse Dynasty. One day, my elder brother, the visionary,
ma quindi vedrò fornire è il
was summoned to
fratello
the
di
palace by the Vinster
Dane.
King, only for the king to gouge out his eyes and cast him into the dungeons.
Santo cielo, poverino. Poi se era cattivo, non so cosa dire allora. Però, poverino. Vabbè,
When I came to hear
abbiamo
of
detto il fratello di
this,
Dainsleif.
my fury knew no bounds. Centuries on, the memories of that night, but then I was betrayed. Even
Dainsleif
Vedafenir,
fu tradito.
the very person I had come to rescue, abandoned me and partook of the Abyss's power.
No.
So, it's personal after all. Then tell...
I cannot say what price would be worthy of such a commission. But know this, uncovering the truth of Rerir's past is the only way to unravel this.
Sounds pretty good to me. Feels like we just flagged down a random passerby, only to just...
Can I borrow your...
Hey, enough with the wisecrack!
Relax. It was meant to be...
I'll give your proposal some serious thought.
Before that, there's a few things I'd like to share.
Ah, una di quelle pochissime battute che fa Traveler. Comunque, stavo pensando che effettivamente Reindottir ha anche creato Durin, però non nella forma umana, l'ha creato come drago. Quindi effettivamente sì, Durin e Albedo sono fratelli. Poi cos'altro ha creato Reindottir? Ha creato i lupi, quelli che devo sconfiggere, quei lupi abissali. Da quando ho capito, sono creati da Reindottir. Comunque Reindottir ha qualcosa a che fare più o meno con l'abisso. Non so di preciso cosa, però un pochino ha a che fare. Racconta del incontro con la Fantesca, quello con Arlecchino, del recupero del metodo della luna iridescente dello spazio della luna Cremisi. Spiega che la Fantesca ha scelto di aiutarvi di propria volontà e di come i cuori delle tre lune ora siano nelle vostre mani.
Now that we've united the hearts of the three...
You've done so much for me. So I want to be completely honest. From the moment I was born, my power has been so far. I have yet to find even so. I will do everything in my power to help you drive out the
Kutar.
Comunque, vi ripeto, cioè praticamente cerco di ripeterlo più o meno una volta a video. Boh, una volta ogni 2 video, magari ogni 3. Se voi vi stancate, perché i miei video sono noiosissimi e io vi credo sulla parola, proprio vi credo tantissimo perché anch'io mi annoio a guardare i miei video. Se vi annoiate, che durano, non so, 2 ore, speriamo magari di no, il mio video più lungo è durato 1 ora e 3/4 in questo caso, guardate magari un'ora, ma se un'ora, non so, mezz'ora, 10 minuti, quanto cavolo volete, e poi se vi stufate, smettete. Ovviamente è un consiglio, poi se non volete farlo, va bene, dopo tutta la vostra scelta. Però intendo che in pratica se vi annoiate, smettete di guardare il video, vi appuntate il minuto e magari, non so, il giorno dopo, 2 giorni dopo, quando volete, ricontinuate a guardarlo. E così fino alla fine. È un consiglio questo. Se invece volete guardare 1 minuto e già vi stancate perché sono troppo noioso, e ripeto, vi credo, e non volete guardarlo, non volete guardarmi più il video, per me non è nessun problema. Non c'è nessun problema. Però comunque non saprete come andrà a finire il video, come continuerà, diciamo. Continuiamo.
Defeating the Rerir of Sonari will be no easy task.
Naturally.
We've considered several viable plans now. Is it even possible to kill Rerir? What experience has shaped the
Infatti,
person or monster
è
he
davvero
became?
possibile uccidere Rerir?
And what's given Albedo's expertise in alchemy? I think we should leave him.
Understood.
As for the other two, I'm afraid we'll have to count.
So you're placing all your hopes on me, huh?
We can't thank you enough for
You sure have a talent for changing your tune, Miss Moonchanter. Timid like Yehoda one moment, then flinches insincere flattery the
Ladies, please. I must object to your portrayal of me. That's all. Feel free.
I have faith in you, Miss Nefer.
Oh? And what makes you so...
This isn't about the money.
Look at them getting along.
And I'm the one they accuse of
Miss Lau.
Is that right? Well, maybe...
Anyway, Mr. Dainsliff, let's talk.
This whole experience is teaching me a lot. For instance...
Hey,
why? You think...
quite the opposite. But what makes...
Nefer e Dindlef conversano animatamente per un po', a giudicare dalle espressioni sui loro volti si capisce quanto a entrambi pesi la prossima fase del piano. Alcune volte, cioè so cosa c'è scritto, però alcune volte, visto che fase, simile a frase, mi capita per sbaglio di dire frase. Non so, piano, cioè oppure, non so, pesi, non so, pensavo di aver detto presi, perché alcune parole mi capita di dirle in modo diverso. Se no, non so benissimo cosa c'è scritto. Dopo la breve chiacchierata, Albedo e Durin si allontanano con Varka per una missione di ricerca di campioni. L'uomo si assente per un po', per poi tornare con delle medicine d'emergenza. Spiega che per quanto la gente non si aspetti di farsi male, il suo dovere è di essere sempre pronta al peggio. Ti Paimon aspettate pazientemente Nefer. Infatti stavo per dire parzialmente, per dire. Felici di vedere che tutti stanno collaborando. Una volta che Nefer ha finito, seguite lei e Lauma fino al consiglio. Ok, quindi ora dovremmo andare al consiglio di Nefer, al consiglio di segreti, che è il suo negozio praticamente. E infatti, eccoci. Qui c'è Ashru, il suo bellissimo gattinino. Qua sì, qua c'era la sua stanza.
Thank you for
Qui è
waiting.
Hoda.
That's okay. We actually...
That's very Now, I trust you share my curiosity about Rerir's. We spoke at some length after the meeting.
Dane has a lot of faith in us, that's for sure.
Likewise. I appreciate that you got right on board without interrogating me about why I invited...
That's because we know what you're capable of.
That's one way to put it. Another is this. All right, so here's how it is. I'm going to access
Dovrò
Rerir's
usare il
thoughts
mio
again
metodo
using my
segreto.
confidential
Probabilmente
method.
avrò già assistito a
Now,
qualcosa del genere
I'm
durante i
sure
vostri
you've
viaggi,
seen
quindi
things like this
sapete quanto
before
sia
on your... The
pericoloso.
reason I've gathered you all here is to ensure my... Think of this
quindi
as
sicuramente
a
dovremo
diving
affrontare
expedition
qualcosa.
into someone's brain. If I'm the diver, you are... Once the ceremony begins, we will all be spying on privileged... Lastly, any individuals of a...
Well, good luck, everyone. Sounds like all Paimon can do is cross her
Paimon,
fingers
non
and
vieni
hope
con
for you
noi.
guys.
There's a little more to it than that. I was being serious when I said you have it in the event that something goes...
Paimon c'ha paura di venire, a quanto pare.
This is a dangerous operation here.
So, Paimon's like the lifeguard?
Good.
La bagnina. Quindi noi con Paimon vino no. Vabbè, comunque. Andiamo.
Did Mr. Dainsliff tell you anything else?
He told me that he believes Rerir kept some big secrets in his...
But surely you're not...
If you think that, you'd be... But I do have my own professional reasons for taking this job. You think I'd turn down the opportunity to get a first-hand...
Well, as...
You're so...
Vuoi trarre di evocazione? Scatola per
All right,
scacchi.
I'm good to go.
All set over here too.
Non è che dobbiamo sconfiggere di nuovo il boss di Mondstadt.
Promise, Paimon, you'll be extra careful.
All right. Let your... Close your eyes.
Ok, allora. Siamo di nuovo nella stanza dell'altra volta.
Could this be his office? Pretty standard setup. According to Dainsliff, Rerir use... Is this where you keep your secrets?
Andiamo. Sempre con Nefer. Se volete vedere come funziona i suoi attacchi sono questi. Poi se volete sapere di più ho fatto il video di quando è uscita la versione. Quindi comunque il suo rumore dei passi è veramente molto strano, perché non so un altro c'era questo rumore qua. Esamina lo
Looks even
specchio.
gloomier than last time.
Siediti. Ok.
Today's files are in.
Bene, ora in basso a sinistra vedrete che c'è un'immagine, adesso non so quale ho scelto. Vedete, basta che fai così, però dopo non vedo bene cosa devo fare nella missione. Circa vedrò Folnir che sappiamo essere uno dei 5 peccatori.
Mr. Vedifalnir?
Rerir,
Forgive me. Tell me.
It is indeed within my power to foresee certain...
I was
Ma
just
dov'è?
thinking.
That isn't a lie,
È quella specie di
but nor is it
fontana.
a fact as... Ever since that day we...
Does it feel good.
I'm afraid the notions of good and bad fail to capture the complexity of... You fear my silence. You must have noticed my reluctance to broach the subject. The burden of prophecy.
So who exactly do you deem worthy to hear?
Or rather...
You're closer to His Majesty than I am.
You say that as though it is to my benefit. Yet precisely because...
You are so... what?
You make a... Very well then. Let me offer you some advice. For many reasons, there is very...
Hold on. There's that same black fog again. Could this memory belong to Thelindis?
Wait. Hear me out.
Eccolo, o
This
eccola.
time we finally got a clear look at his
Orlog.
face and learned his name is Rerir. And he claims to be one of the king's guards.
What?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're...
Why are you
Simple. I want you to kill him. You are the only person he would
detto.
never suspect.
Tolindis a quanto pare ucciderà Rerir e quindi Rerir da ora in poi odierà Tolindis. Però Rerir non è morto, quindi magari Rerir è riuscito a tipo sconfiggere Tolindis? Non lo so, è una supposizione.
No, absolutely not.
So you'll just stand by and watch him slaughter us to the last?
The blood of the Crimson Moon? What? You think that alone is reason enough?
Why wouldn't it be? You two were once a child of the Crimson Moon, just like me.
As long as you promise to abandon this pipe dream of
Persuade the Vinster King?
Comunque credo che Orlog sia cattivo. Non so, sono maschile e femmina, quindi dico per dire cattiva, cattivo. Scusate, ma credo che sia un altro femboy o boy fem, quello che cavolo è. Ma io non capisco per niente il genere. Adesso si scopre che sono solo io e mentre voi dite ma no, Matti, guarda, si vede benissimo che è un maschio, che è una femmina. Non lo so, non è colpa mia se non so il genere.
Do you even know why he's so obsessed with hunting us down? The Vinster King. A blind fool. His eyes clouded by powers from beyond. If you can't bring yourself to do it...
The Rerir of Solnari. That really is quite... But who am I to talk? Love should be built on honesty. Is it really so wrong to hide things
Ma
that
quindi,
would only
quindi
make
Rerir
life
era
harder?
comunque cattivo già
If
da
we
quando
don't
era
cover up the
Carria.
parts that no one else should see.
Boh.
Vedifilnir must have known all this. And that, but I won't just sit by and watch this disaster, no matter who I have to face.
Quindi Solindis ce l'ha con Rerir o
Was
no?
that Rerir who just walked past the window? Doesn't it give him the chills that he still takes the same road to work every day? As if nothing ever happened.
Those people at the deli.
Enough already. They're clearly pretty taken by their own disguises, so just smile and play along. Pull the rug from under beasts like that? You risk having your throat torn out. Deli. Oh. They're talking about those people from the opposition.
Ma non è che tipo per caso.
Surely you can see he's not the man he pretends to be. So many have died already, and they say that the king's
Ma
madness
non è tipo
grows
che in
with
realtà
each passing day.
sono Nefer, ma in realtà è come se fossi Rerir e quindi Nefer sta facendo gli stessi passi di Rerir. Intendo che abbiamo fatto quella camminata prima, ma forse in realtà ero Rerir più che Nefer.
We're not going to survive this, are we? Thelindis, are you even listening?
Sorry, Freether. I heard you, though. He's just following the king's orders. He's a secret agent, and it's his job to...
By the time you first met him, he'd already...
No. Rerir has no idea I have anything to do with the Crimson Moon. Truth be told, apart from my teacher, pretty much...
But as Orlog said, who could possibly talk sense?
I'll work something out. Trust me, I'm with you all. Don't forget that Rerir is an Eclipse operative. For now, don't come looking for me.
If even you can't escape this, what hope do the rest of us have?
I won't speak in his defense. Nor can I give you a... Here, hold on to this. If an opportunity to escape...
You call that change?
I've got a job, and there's still money coming in.
Boh, non ho capito. Oh santo cielo. Quindi quei manichini in realtà erano persone? Ok, non sto capendo niente.
Do you still...
Orla.
The boy who was pretending to
Ah,
sell
che era è
flowers.
un maschio.
You spoke for quite a while, didn't you?
Yes, what about him?
He was arrested 2 days ago. Chances are he's already dead.
Ah, quindi è morto.
I just don't get it. After everything he's... Or does it mean nothing
Oh,
to
quindi
you that
era
people keep
cattivo
dying?
Orlog.
No, that's not...
I need to go now, Thelindis. If you ever
Quindi
need...
era cattivo Orlog. Boh.
Author Thelindis.
Ma stai facendo lo stesso lavoro di Rerir?
Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference for all subjects of observation that were sent inside. No progress whatsoever. Things are getting worse by the but I... if all this research comes to nothing, but could he really bring himself to kill me?
Quindi Rerir dovrebbe uccidere Thelindis?
No.
Tanto sono fidanzati, non dovrebbe farlo. O ho capito male io? E rieccoci qua.
Today's files are in. No, I don't get tired of it. It's my job. And not only am I lucky to have it, I'm good at it too. Wait.
No, c'è Thelindis.
Thelindis?
Io ho sparato veramente a caso, non sapevo che era lei. Però comunque quella è... con dei puntini. Ci avrei scommesso che era lei.
No!
Ma quindi Rerir deve uccidere Thelindis.
Why? But you bear no mark of the Crimson Moon. How could you possibly have anything to do with them? A diluted bloodline. What a fool I've been. Numbing my... Irminsul. Finster, today it's the descendants of the Crimson Moon. Who? No. This cannot go on. This is where it ends.
Ok, quindi si è arrabbiato con Thelindis. Quindi è con o contro Thelindis? Non ho capito, quindi però si è arrabbiato, credo. Quindi praticamente Nefer sta facendo gli stessi passi di Rerir. Sì, però comunque se Rerir ha avuto questa storia triste, allora un po' sono triste per lui.
You...
I am. As long as you...
Don't worry, I'll be extra... But... If you let me go, you won't be able to...
Good point.
No, please! I just... want to see...
Go on living?
Yes.
If I let you leave, what will become of me? But remember, don't let anyone...
Even shadows in the dark must live by a code. But you can't save everyone.
Ma quindi è l'abisso che sta
You've been
parlando a
whispering in
Rerir?
my ear for days now, Vedavelnir.
O Vedrofol?
What are you trying to...
I only say this because you long for an answer to your problems.
Scusate se non ci sto capendo
Let her
niente,
go,
ma...
Rerir, or you risk losing everything.
I will not abandon...
Then you'll need a little more vigilance and a lot more power. The world is changing, Rerir. Keep your eyes peeled for your moment of opportunity.
That voice used to be so unclear. But now he won't tell me how to actually resolve. Tell me then. What will this moment of opportunity look like? And... no answer.
So, the Eclipse dynasty was purging. The king's obsession with abyssal power left the future of Conria hanging, and it looks like this Thelindis, Rerir's would-be fiancé, herself belonged to... It almost defies belief that a couple like them could hide the truth from each other for so long. And why does Vedderfanir, Daneslif's older brother, keep talking in Rerir's head? The human mind is like a vast desert of shifting sands. When you follow the flow of time for something a bit more creative. We've been inside Rerir's mind this whole time. There's already enough clues on the board to start reading between the lines and mapping out the rest. Now, we can finally begin to put the pieces together. Sure, it'll only be a reconstruction. Once we've built up a cognitive profile, we just need to cross-check the logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take a sneak peek at whatever it is that Rerir has really been hiding.
Quindi ora cambiamo scena. Quindi siamo tornati nel coso? No, solo degli scacchi.
Rerir, are you there?
Oh no, devo fare le mosse come se fossi a scacchi. Però io non so niente come funzionano gli scacchi. Ah, allora se così
Rerir!
allora è semplice.
Come out!
Dane?
Quick, come with me.
Okay.
All right then, but
I've never seen Dane so worked up before.
Questi altri che saranno? Altri scacchi?
Well, this is a nice
Ah,
change,
rindotti.
meeting you all at this hour. When men and women of ambition can speak face to face in
Ok, quindi questa qui è la voce dei rindotti.
I say that's a big
Credo
step
che sia la prima
forward
volta che la
for our dear
sentiamo,
Conria.
a parte quel video che ha fatto. Genshin qualche mese fa.
Don't be ridiculous. We do not fear
Orologi.
the day.
You might ask your
Ma
blade
perché sono in forma
that
di
same
scacchi? Non ho
question.
capito.
The word on the street is that Sertologi only...
If this is your way of offering me replacement limb...
Oh, we can certainly discuss that.
Roptatir, what brings you here?
Chiroptatir.
Why, Daneslif, of course. Please, cast aside your apprehensions, Miss Rhindaughter. Whatever the rumors may say...
Well, the Universitas Magistrorum won't stop fawning over you. You're president of the Universitas Magistrorum. Vice President Veet.
My success is the product of hard work and good. Of course, no job is without it. And as for Efterveet, in missing out on the presidency, he's done.
you're all here. I apologize for the short notice.
Quindi Dinsley ha conosciuto i 5 peccatori, che però non erano 5 con l'epoca.
You must be Rerir.
1, 2, 3. Rerir credo che ancora non faceva parte dei 5 peccatori, credo.
Mr. Sertologi. Yes, I handled your case.
You're clearly a person of substance if you've been in...
It's my brother, Vedderfanir. After he spoke at the court this morning, the king was so infuriated by his words that he had him blinded in both eyes.
Vedderfanir in prison? Does this mean the king's circle of trust?
It has nothing to do with trust. It's about what the king wants, which is as I simply appease him, because it's in the best interests of the Universitas Magistrorum.
And also because you're slimy. Vedderfanir...
Do you honestly think this is an important discussion to be having right now?
Dane, what are you planning to do?
Rescue Vedderfanir, I assume.
Correct. It will mean storming the palace by force. Tonight.
That's far too dangerous.
I have no desire to commit treason. But whatever critique the king may have, my blade will force...
So, Vedderfanir's prophecy enraged the king. The extent of his majesty's madness is... You have noble ambitions, Dane.
A letter of pardon? For whom? Thelindis? The chances of the Vinster King issuing a pardon for anyone connected...
No. È vero che è facile, ma secondo me andando più avanti saranno più difficili sti scacchi. Infatti già vedo dei cosi.
This black fog over the board must have some connection to Thelindis. Another mystery.
Author Thelind, over the course of this week, the research object was research dating back to the Crimson Moon Dynasty has established 2 points regarding moon marrow. Firstly, its origins have something. However, There are a number of hurdles to overcome before we can answer the question. An enormous amount of power is then required to keep the gate open. To make matters worse, I am now the only staff member remaining in the Moon Marrow lab. This is not a wise move. I have always maintained that placing... I apologize if this comes across as disrespectful. If we really made it there one day, what would we... This is for you.
The Lindis.
I've heard nothing. Rerir got back very late last Friday. You never saw him, and...
What if he finds out that
Ma
you
quindi
pried into his
solo
secret?
Indis è
Don't
cattiva
be
o
silly.
buona? Perché
I
sembra
don't know
molto
what secrets
strana,
he
però.
does, or...
Are you scared of...
I don't know. The Rerir I know doesn't... Logically, I should be scared of it. But enough about that. You should get going.
What's in it?
A piece of the moon. All...
A red moon?
That's right.
I promise
the Crimson Moon bloodline will never, no matter how long it...
Hurry, everyone, and stick to the plan.
Sir Dainsleif, what are you? Is this treason? You know what happens to those who betray the throne.
It is the king himself who has betrayed the throne. He has betrayed...
If you have any love left for justice...
It's showtime. Dane and his group will handle the troops in the palace. Then Hraptatir and Rindel. My job is to enter the prison and rescue Vedafulnir.
Ah, ma quindi lei vuole andare a salvare Vedafulnir?
Stay safe. Wish me luck.
Ma
Look
quindi...
after my brother.
Ah, ma quindi Dainsleif lo sa.
Draw your blade.
Ma quindi il fratello di Dainsleif, che comunque c'è questo nome strano che già l'ha ripetuto veramente 2 secondi fa, già me lo sono scordato. Ma è buono o cattivo? Non l'ho capito, perché è stato imprigionato. Non l'ho capito però. Eccoci qua.
This place is filthy. And the smell is abominable. Found you. Hello. Surprised?
Oh, I certainly felt some surprise in the moment when I was blinded. Surprise at the king's sheer...
I'm curious.
It wasn't a prophecy. The king has forsaken all reason in pursuit of his obsessions.
But he didn't listen. Dane asked for my help. The court...
Everything is transpiring as I do wonder whether giving him...
Forgive my curtness, Vedafulnir, but the king did not suddenly... You can't have wisdom beyond the... There are things the king does not want to see. So?
He wasn't entirely wrong.
Until what?
Just now.
Well, tonight could go a lot of different ways. 5 of us banded together...
I sense hatred in you. But this is not the end. It is... There are many men of honor and courage in this... Is that a dagger? Interesting.
With your abilities, I don't doubt that you were able to recover some of your...
Of course not.
We could...
You mean your future? With your
Yes. And I know there are bigger things at stake here. I can't abandon the one I love to save myself. I just can't do it. But you see a broader picture.
In matters of fate, answers are either right or wrong. What will be and what will not. That is the cruelest thing.
That can't... I know it's your voice that I keep hearing in my head. Urging me to see how... You show me disaster, but you won't show me how to...
My voice? So, you hear it too? It turns out that we are not...
Vedafulnir just broke into the strangest smile I've ever seen in my life. As if he'd discovered some monument.
Very well then. My advice to you is as follows. You must persevere. For as long as you live, your story with Thelindis shall... It is up to you whether you believe my words.
I will hold you.
Thank you for setting me free. In return...
Just then?
If I were you, I would head to the Universitas Magistrorum.
The Universitas?
Che è successo?
I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again very soon, Rerir.
Vedafulnir mi sembra molto cattiva a me.
Whatever Vedafulnir said, I didn't catch it. I didn't even help him out of the prison.
Ah, finalmente. Finita tutta questa roba degli scacchi. Speriamo, ovviamente. Non speriamo sia finita. Ok. Sì, c'ho un team veramente...
Universitas. Allegedly the king installed but if they were ever gonna act...
Help! Help!
Hold on! Don't let them anywhere near you!
Save me!
That sounded like an explosion. What other means does the... And given it's a major center of abyss research, anyone over at the
Mamma mia, non potevo cambiare la configurazione gruppo.
At the Universitas Magistrorum? Why now?
E quindi, cioè, se non ci fosse stata Nefer e Saino, non ci sarei riuscito. Forse sarei uscito sperando con tutto il cuore che potevo ripartire da qua. Però fortunatamente non sono uscito, sono riuscito a sconfiggerli.
Oh no, it's no use. The table won't hold
E
out
Lindis
much
a quanto
longer.
pare è in punto di morte.
Where are the
Forse.
weapons?
Perché stanno arrivando i lupi dell'abisso.
Of course. All the lab. I'm done for. Is anyone there? Ah! Stay back.
Poverina.
What's that?
Rerir. So the rumors about your work are true.
What? No! Listen, something happened at the palace tonight. We have to leave!
You don't need to lie to me anymore.
What do you mean?
I know why you're worried, and I will respect the decision you've made. But it's okay, because I found a solution. I know how to end all this. You can have it back. The normal life you so desire. But until then, I'm afraid our wedding will have to wait.
Cylindus? No, don't do it! Cylindus! Cylindus!
I told you, Rerir. Let her go. You will find someone better.
No! No, I won't do it! I have to save her!
By what means exactly? A lowly pawn. You lack the power and the strength of will.
Do you know a way? Tell me!
Come to the palace. Join us.
Rerir, thank goodness we...
Step forth and take your share.
You made it.
Not you too.
Hatred or grief, despair, desire. We all have our own.
Rerir. Rerir.
Cylindus?
Were you daydreaming? You still remember, Rerir? That question you asked me a couple of weeks ago?
Oh. You mean the proposal?
Yeah. I'm wondering, where do you think would be a good place to discuss it? Maybe in the garden? Or were you thinking a fancy restaurant?
It's your choice.
find you. And then you can give me your answer.
Beh, allora la storia di Rerir è veramente triste. Poverino.
So that's how the Raker of Solnari was born. Viewing other people's thoughts in a nutshell. The story of Conria is what happened. His past is filled with sorrow, but the...
Bene. Adesso dovremmo ritornare al Consiglio dei Segreti. Mamma mia, quanto è durata tantissimo sta missione. Un'ora dentro quello scrigno, tipo.
Everyone, I'm back. Can I get a standing ovation?
Nefer! How are you holding up?
She's fine.
Yes, you will have seen the events of Rerir's life through my thoughts.
I mostly agree. There's only so much, however. I would not consider Rerir to be a noble.
Sounds to me like you're speaking in riddles again.
That's not what I meant. Although I do...
Then try to remember that I respond better to the carrot. Now, as for you, Missy, you were excellent.
Cool. So, can you film?
Patience. You'll hear the whole story, don't you worry. But let's meet up with the others first. Yehoda?
Yes, boss.
That's more like it. For a moment there, I was...
Forgive my curiosity, but...
It says I gotta do the annoying stuff that boss is too...
Is that...
If something is in the contract, it's because she willingly agreed to it. In any case, I've hardly shied away from my share of... There's nothing I dislike more than other people enjoying...
Bene, usciamo.
Oh no.
Che è successo? Come oh no? Che è successo? Ci dobbiamo morire davanti alla porta.
Sorry to disturb you, but we seem to have run into some trouble.
O siamo nel deserto, invece.
Evidently so. Don't worry, I'm not about to leave you to fend for yourselves. I'm not that kind of boss.
Non ricordo, ma perché ci troviamo nel deserto, Sumeru?
I'm sorry? What did you hear me say? I wasn't talking.
Wait, how long have I been standing here?
Cosa?
Not long. You just appeared by the door a moment ago.
Ma non ho capito che è successo. Perché siamo nel deserto? Non ho capito niente.
What's wrong? You look...
We've been tricked. We never left at all. Somehow I hallucinated that whole scene back inside the office.
Hallucinated? But...
How indeed. This place should heed my will alone. All thoughts and actions that occur...
So you control everything in here?
More or less.
Has anything like this ever happened?
Only once. It was the first time.
Is there any similarity between what happened then?
I suppose my thoughts are a little...
is there anything...
The first clause of your contract clearly...
Meaning you're...
Meaning this is not something Yehoda can help.
Boss, it's fine.
Oh, listen to you.
What? Really?
Yes, really. Where would I...
well, anyway... I suggest everyone finds, even though all this chess malarkey, you don't want to dismiss mental fatigue.
Ma quindi adesso ci troviamo nel deserto di Sumeru?
Don't I
O anche in un deserto normale?
If
Cioè,
we can
in
find a
generale,
suitable
intendo.
time...
Oh, Lauma. Time to rally, everyone. Follow me. As we
Perché come
continue our
sappiamo...
journey, the same rules will apply. That means stay focused and know you have my word that I will get us all out of here.
Perché sappiamo benissimo che Nefer è di Sumeru in realtà, non è di Nod Krai. Anche se la visione è di Nod Krai, lei comunque rimane che è di... cioè di Sumeru, originaria di Sumeru. Praticamente. Inoltre Nefertiti, Nefertari. Sembra il villaggio di Aru questo.
Not a good sign. There's someone up
No, il
ahead.
villaggio di Aru è un pedetto più
Time for a little
grosso.
chat.
I wasn't expecting visitors at this hour.
Oh. It's him.
There you are. Sinue's been looking for you all.
Oh, yeah? What were you doing just now, Uncle Retinue?
Nefer da
Hiding away
giovane.
some more loose change?
What do you mean
A
loose
quanto pare
change?
Nefer da giovane
Come
aveva la
on,
stessa
I'm
voce,
too
solo un
old
po'
for
più,
this.
un
Just
po' più
pretend you saw.
bassetta.
Hey, kid. Mind?
Get in his good books? Why? What do you want with my dad, Uncle Peppy?
I've written a new song. I was hoping.
A new song, huh?
Well, there's plenty of time and I'm not going anywhere. See that pile of stones? I'll be sitting there warming up.
Pile of stones. Got it. Hi, Dad. Uncle Retinue said you were looking for me.
Ah, there's my little princess.
Ah, il padre.
If you'd gotten back just a little sooner.
Spoils of war. Who were you fighting against, Dad?
I was talking about our war against thirst. I went out to fix our water supply problem, and now I'm back.
We have a well again.
That's right. I found a new one and brought back as much.
If it wasn't for these blasted...
As the chief of our tribe, I'm supposed to be leading us out of hardship and you know how prosperous our ancestors were. I've told you all the stories, but things are looking up. I started working with some folks.
So you're the academic...
Special ambassador, they call it. Think of it, it's nothing bad, okay? We've been isolated here in the desert for too long.
So... do you get anything...
Of course. My luck's improved.
That's our well, and you know it. You stole from us. Well, you've gone from chief to thief.
Did you really think you could take our water without permission and get away with it? You're either brave, stupid, or both.
Puoi rubare dell'acqua, cosa sarà
And
mai?
that special ambassador act? Yeah, you're a liar and a cheat.
Oddio. No, ma sono tutti gli amici di Nefer. Sono stati uccisi perché hanno preso dell'acqua?
I heard Yehuda gasp, but I don't blame her. Most people are terrified, corpses strewn across the ground. The wounds
Abbiamo
are
Nefer che
clearly
anche lei ha
from
avuto
scimitars and daggers.
un'infanzia brutta, a quanto
The
pare allora.
desert dwell.
Dovrebbe essere la storia di
A
Nefer questa.
handwritten note on the ground.
Halil, this is Sinue, chief of the Shimti tribe. Surely you remember me. This is my second time writing to you. I assume my last letter must have gotten lost in the mail. I'm writing to you because I need some help. That sandstorm the other day completely blocked up our well, forcing me to look for another water source in Iab and Unut territory. Praise the gods. The well of the Iab tribe was intact. It was my last resort. You told me to write to you if I ever need... I urgently need you to formally recognize my title of special... This is an emergency.
Ma questi,
like this letter
quindi
never got sent.
questi tizi da, quelli che erano tutti con la banda arancione e rossa, quella che era la bandana, eccetera, eccetera, i vestiti, sono i cattivi che avevano il pozzo, loro, quindi questi tutti morti, volevano solo prendere dell'acqua?
The writer died a grisly death, and the letter was trimmed. What a ridiculous...
Mamma mia. Per prendere dell'acqua mi sembra troppo eccessivo uccidere.
Officer, welcome. Welcome to...
I thought you would at least have the courtesy to provide some respectable libate.
This is the finest wine Aru village has to offer.
Ma allora, questo qui è veramente il villaggio di Aru.
The Academia has agreed to reserve a single space for a candidate from your village. But I remain skeptical of this.
Please, have faith. If not in us, then in our God. The child we found shows great promise. I beg you, take her away from this place.
Ah, Nefer.
Give her a chance. She showed up here a few days ago, and we took her in.
So, where are you from?
Nowhere special. Just a sand dune.
What about the rest of your
Just the one. Correct.
So, no brothers, no sisters?
Any who have slept on a bed of sand, I call my brothers and my sisters. Apart from that, I have no family.
Oh, get over here. Sign your... Nefer? You're rather fair-skinned for a desert dweller.
Ok. Sto durando tantissimo comunque questo video.
Nefer, this term's assignments have been issued already.
Yes, Professor, I'm aware.
Oh? Please, ask away.
Well, I saw the other students' problem sheets, and...
A weak student? Good.
I think what you're saying is, a weak student wouldn't have noticed.
You see? Sharp as they come. You see
Inoltre qualcuno non
things the
aveva la
way they
visione,
are.
effettivamente non
And I'm
c'è
sure
niente
you
qua.
know why they're like that.
Because of where I come.
I'm sorry, Nefer. Anyway, you said you had a couple of questions?
I wanted to check if...
Ah, your family wrote to you. Well, as long as the...
Not exactly. It's not even a recent...
The House of Dana, I expect. I know there's a box for unclaimed mail somewhere. Whatever you're looking for, that'd be the place to start.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Professor.
Oh, don't mention it. Honestly, I feel...
Hey, you're a great teacher. And you do your best for all your students. It's not just the academia, either. The whole...
Oh, my dear child.
I haven't. I just think that if... This must be it. A big cardboard... Let's take a...
Devono cadere le lettere nella scatola.
Greetings, Halil. My name is Sinue, chief of the Shimti
Ah, la
tribe.
lettera che non
I was the one who
trovavano.
came to you. I don't
Del
know how
padre.
well you remember it now, but I brought you to safety. In my tribe, learning a person's true name is... The Shimti tribe lives a harsh, nomadic existence
La
in the
tribù degli
desert.
Shimti.
This brings me to my reason for writing. There was a terrible sandstorm a few days ago. The Eob and Unut are descended from the Thamudians. I found a well belonging to the Eob tribe. They declined to help us, but I really had no other option. So I took some water to keep me and my tribe alive. When we met, you assured me that you would be my ally in the academia. I would like to... That aside, the last time you were here, you mentioned that the academia had started accepting students. We have next to no resources here in the desert, and my power and influence are limited.
From the outset, the academia never took you seriously. Those things they promised, and you were so emphatic. You swore you'd lead us to a better place one day. You liar. You lied about everything. And who fell for it? Which makes you a pathetic liar. I think I'll take over from here. I just came to say goodbye.
Comunque sta scena credo che sia di
Thanks for
qualche anno
everything
fa,
you've done
tanto
for
comunque
me in my time
Nefer
here.
non è che c'ha 1000 anni, ce ne avrà 30, 20, boh.
Nefer?
I'm quitting. Something's come.
Huh? But this was a hard-won opportunity for you.
It was. But, oh, and I didn't want to overfill my... What's wrong? I thought you liked incense. Although, I did
Isn't this the stuff you brought from your hometown?
Yeah, I lied. It's not rare at all. There's this bunch of ruins near my hometown that it's not worth much. Keep it. It's...
But Nefer...
All right, that's all from...
Don't forget me, okay? I mean, we're more than just classmates, right? We're friends.
Yeah, I'll remember you. I lied again. That incense is worth a fortune, and it's a rare... And as for remembering her, I'll be lucky if I even make it through this alive.
Ah, eccoli, quelli che hanno ucciso tutti gli altri per l'acqua, mi sembra. Sì, sono loro. O no? Sì, sono loro, mi sembra.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arif.
So, what does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador, I assume there's a...
Please, sir, lower your blade. You're lucky I'm the one they sent. Not all. The ever-shifting balance of power in the desert reduced the once great civilizations of this region to rubble and sand. But the story...
Huh. So, you...
This well is the perfect symbol of your strength, is it not? It used to belong to the Unut.
You're not wrong. But I'm sure you didn't come all this way.
Of course not. I came to bring you some very good news. Records uncovered by the Vahumana Darshan show that a certain well currently under Iab control. I checked the map carefully on my way over here, and I'm confident that this is the well in question.
50 million? No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say...
Don't get greedy, Iab. We know far more than you think. We know that you seized this...
So what if it was?
Don't worry. As unscrupulous as it was, I hope I am making myself clear.
And I hope your words are the truth. If I find out the Academia is trying to play me...
I assure you see how I'm dressed, don't you? I appreciate that you've never been to... And what does a barbarian like you have to lose anyway? You really think the Sumeru...
All right, I take your point. The Academia is the... In that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation rights. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed. Excellent news. In fact, it calls for a celebration. Would you do us the honor?
Gladly.
Ok.
I am partial
Quindi
to
tutto
wine
risolto, a quanto
myself,
pare.
so let's indulge in a few drinks together.
Pesi gli Yab trascorrono la notte bevendo. L'idea della loro futura ricchezza non ho letto bene, ma il sorgere delle sole porterà con sé delle notizie sconvolgenti. Oh no, che è successo?
Chief! Chief, it's an emergency! It's the Unut. They've taken the well.
Oh no, sempre questo pozzo.
Well, don't just stand there. Take it back.
Yes, Chief.
I have every confidence in the Iab's military...
What is it?
The Unut's response was alarmingly fast. The day after we reach a deal, they seem...
I
am obliged to remind you, Chief, that the Academia will only deal with the de facto power holder.
No! Please, Ambassador, just give me some time. I swear that well is ours.
Glad to hear it. I will wait here for an...
If there is a traitor, I will find them. In the meantime, make yourself at home.
Wow. All it took was a few words and I've got...
So, in summary, Ambassador, the Academia would...
The Iab are ruthless murderers who don't listen to reason. And now they have the gall to interfere
Quindi
in our research projects in the
Yab sono
desert
quelli
region.
che hanno ucciso tutti quelli gli amici di Nefer che abbiamo visto circa 5-10 minuti fa, tutti accasciati per terra, per l'acqua. Quindi Nefer dovrebbe avercela con loro, ma non sembra tanto...
So let me ask you, Chief.
kill them all, of course.
Precisely. The Academia does not tolerate those
Però
who
Nefer
stand
li
in our
odia
way.
gli Yab.
At the same time, there is simply...
We have our own rules out here. If the rainforest dwell...
Right. We can't confront them ourselves, but we... Natural allies. Weren't the Iab your allies once? You were quick to send them after us to protect your interests back when we stole... Let me be clear. The Academia wishes to collaborate with the legally recognized...
Say no more.
Good.
Ma non
Then
ricordo
I suggest you
che
get to
problema
work.
c'è di prendere un
Get us
pochino d'acqua
access to
dal
that
pozzo.
well, and the more is
O almeno che non
yours.
era un pozzo importantissimo, non ci ho capito niente di sta roba del pozzo io.
You see, Dad? Lying is easy when you know how.
No. È successa la stessa identica cosa solo con gli hub. Quindi tipo il karma praticamente li ha colpiti. Sono morti della stessa cosa che hanno fatto loro. Quindi prima sono morti gli amici di Nefer, gli abitanti del suo villaggio natale, da quanto ho capito. Quelli che erano morti all'inizio. Ed erano stati uccisi da questi che state vedendo adesso. Poi non so chi, magari qualche altra tribù o qualcos'altro si è vendicato, a quanto pare li ha uccisi. Ah, è stata Nefer. Quindi Nefer è stata lei ad aver ucciso tutti. Oddio.
Look at yourselves. You may be vile, savage monsters, but your butchered bodies bleed like any others. The monsters who destroyed my home, they're just ordinary, petty human beings. What a joke.
Ma Nefer era psicopatica,
I
ma che è
think we're even
successo?
now.
Era incavolata nera, imbestiolita.
Maybe I've even done the desert a favor. Oh, Sinuhe, my gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today, our tribespeople would still be alive. But you couldn't do what had to be done. So I did it for you.
Nefer, it's okay. All of this is in the past now.
Bene, effettivamente Lama c'ha ragione un pochino.
I
Che
believe
è
I
effettivamente
remember you
passato.
promising to remain silent.
Però invece, una cosa che mi viene in mente adesso dopo diversi mesi, quando è uscito il trailer di Notte Krai qualche mese fa, cioè tutti hanno paragonato Nefer come se fosse una serpentessa, però il discorso della serpentessa è scomparso, cioè comunque è umana. Perché il discorso che Nefer è una serpente è stato... Non è più vero sta roba. Cioè, giusto una tipo per chiedere sta cosa. Perché molti dicevano che era una specie di serpentessa. Però ora non lo sembra più. Andiamo avanti.
Yeah.
Yehoda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
All right. Time for a sharp turn onto a completely different topic.
Ci siamo letti nella mente?
So, anyway, that's enough of... Feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired. Oh.
Yes, if we can find somewhere to...
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead. Yes.
Really? I guess that's how things go in the desert.
Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny. Or so ever.
You mentioned a temple.
My biggest trades.
Ah.
I didn't know you were clued up.
I'm no expert in the history of Sumeru.
Sounds impressive.
Oh, I know who you mean. General
Sino.
Mahamatra Sino. The spirit of Hermanubis dwells within him.
That's Boss Nefer, yeah.
Sino's hardly a figure of obscurity.
Anche Sethos.
But I know about Sethos, too.
What about him? Is he a big deal?
Well, he's not a small deal. Please, this is the bare bone. Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot.
Bene.
Uh-oh. I'm totally out of my depth here. I don't have anything I want to do the whole name-dropping, this girl knows her stuff.
A statue with the head of a bird.
That's Thoth, the Ibis King. One of the 7 pillars of King Deshra. Let's take a look.
It's just Ashru.
So, all is well?
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course. It's almost over.
Never! Hey!
Hold on!
Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
How repulsive.
Bene, si è tutto risolto. In realtà ci ho dato Rerir per tutto il tempo. No, scherzo, ovviamente il lasciolo
pretty
vero è
well,
veramente il
didn't I?
gattino, ovviamente.
It's okay. I'm just glad no one... Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsleif. Were you helping get them...
Of course. When I asked Nefer to conduct this, I had a duty to ensure...
Good to know your sense of
I take that to mean that you saw the truth.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help...
Whoa, really? How'd you manage that?
Well, to be honest, I sensed that something was... By using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past. Well, the monster formerly...
But how did he track you through your thoughts alone?
Rerir was a secret agent who reported directly to the Vinster King.
No one?
He infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's why we weren't able...
Speaking of your chess set, it's quite...
You overestimate me. I only have a connection. You all saw how this came to be. The Unut and the Iab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of a non-exist. The final blow to the Iab came at the victory. Having gotten my revenge, I returned to as I stood there gazing at the temple. This
Speriamo che
chess
stavolta
set is
Asher non
my
diventi
gift
Rerir.
from the Ibis King. With this chessboard in its container, I gained a certain ability to perceive every god plays favorites.
It is the same with all powerful forces.
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, I agree. Gather the others. It's time to share everything I... Thank you all for being here. As promised, I did some further investigating into the Rerir of Solnari's back... The Rerir of Solnari, real name Rerir,
Erano stati
was
cari,
once a
seguiti delle
Conrian
Vinster.
subject who
Ora vi
served the
racconterò i
Vinster King.
dettagli. Nefer racconta il gruppo la storia di Rerir. Tutta quella ora che ho passato dentro quel dominio, dentro a Carria, e Tolindis e Rerir, e lo coso degli scacchi, eccetera, eccetera. Sordo delle Vinstead raccolse informazioni, che parlando di Rerir, gli assassino discendenti della dinastia della Luna Cremisi. Non volendo uccidere la sua amata Tolindis, che segretamente apparteneva alla dinastia della Luna Cremisi, venne trascinato nella politica di corte. La voce di Vedroffolnir, che è uno dei 5 peccatori, da quanto ho capito, che gli parlava del suo destino, era come il riflesso della luna. Nonostante potesse agitare le acque per ottenere un po' di sollievo, non era in grado di eliminarla del tutto. In contrasto, la vita di Rerir era come il riflesso di una luna frantumata. Non appena i venti tempestosi del destino soffiano sulle acque, essa viene completamente distrutta. Tolindis rubò un frammento della luna prima di scomparire attraverso quel misterioso portale. Il frammento è stato tramandato per secoli fino ad arrivare nelle mani della Fantesca, quindi Arlecchino. Ma cosa c'è dall'altra parte di quel portale? Davvero un altro mondo? Tolindis non ebbe mai la possibilità di condividere ciò che trovò lì, infatti non sappiamo se viva o morta, eccetera, eccetera. E nemmeno Rerir, che la seguì, lo fece.
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure.
No matter how much Rerir suffered in the past, he becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Tevat suffers the...
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever...
Never. But
Miss Lauma, any thoughts on...
In the lore of the Frost Moon Scions, the moon is the term Moongate is one I have heard before. But as is the case with...
Then back to Miss Columbina. As a moon goddess yourself, do you have some idea of where the Moongate leads to?
not at this stage, sorry. I do hold the power.
But there's more to the power.
Yes. A moon goddess has the right to open the moon, and right now, I need to conserve my energy.
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world beyond the gateway. I highly suspect that neither Tholindis nor Rerir made it through unscathed. With the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet, the wild...
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some powerful...
Makes sense to me. Explains why the wild hunt is so pervasive.
Without the power of the abyss on his side, he almost certainly would...
I could not agree more. The power...
It is a compelling explanation, and one that... This raises some interesting questions. That being said, regardless of what...
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo.
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset!
It's just...
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring any...
Mine too. We can never know all the hows and whys of the way things...
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time.
Well, I think this is a good place to end today's meeting.
That's very thoughtful.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to rest and...
Mamma mia, ritorno da Amber che si ricompare per vedere un po' di parlare di ciò che vi aspetta. Comunque sono molto... Vorrei un attimo pullare.
Is this a bad time? No need.
Vorrei un attimo pullare una pull per Furina. Una. Speriamo che in quella una non esca proprio lei. Perché proprio voglio varare a tutti i costi, però...
Nefer went back to the curatorium to get some... Firstly, although she managed to trap, it's only a matter of time before he...
Qual è la percentuale che ottengo, Furina?
Well, I asked her that same...
In realtà mi interessa anche Nefer, però preferisco più Furina.
2 days? Holy moly! Can we even recruit enough help in that time?
That remains to be seen. Which brings me to the second. You have some history with him, right? Do you think... Great. All right, on to item. We figured we'd bounce the idea off you...
Oh, Paimon's dying to hear...
All right, so...
Comunque ci sono messa Varka e spiega il piano attuale. Un po' scioccante, ma niente in grado di turbare il grande viaggiatore e la più affidabile guida di viaggio di Tevat. Non ci vuole molto per convincerli ad appoggiarlo.
We felt a little uneasy about roping you.
Roping us in? Why would you even say that?
I choose my words very intentionally.
Sir Varka,
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how...
I see your point, yeah. To be clear, I don't doubt your abilities.
I want to do everything within my power. The Rerir of Solnari is a truly...
Well, that tracks with what I've heard. As in, most people weigh up the risks. Of course, everyone appreciates a fearless pioneer.
Thank you.
I should be the one thanking you.
Varka si congeda, eccetera, eccetera. Eccetera, 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 eccetera. Faccio una pull velocissima per Furina. Se la trovo non va preoccupato, ecco. Provo a non guardare. Meno male, se no mi sarei preoccupato. Sì, perché più faccio le pull, più meno pull devo fare per Varka. Discute del piano con tutti.
This is a thorough plan.
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work and... Firstly, from the earliest known confrontation. Secondly, he seems to have a... Thirdly, finally, and... Turns out, we tick both of those boxes.
As someone who's had their fair share of interactions with the Wild Hunt, those all seem like valid observations to me.
Understood.
Well, everyone, that's the plan.
Plan approved. Scheduling.
Okay,
The Frost Moon Scions.
And the rest of... No objections? All right.
Wait, we can...
Everyone says things they regret, right?
A very people-first approach.
Huh. Who'd you...
We don't use people.
This plan can only work if
We shall indeed. You'll be also. You...
It's not often I get called Dory in a work context. My peers. So, the longer... In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune.
The walls are thin here.
Okay, fine. Oh, it most certainly does not. We have a said Mom supplied me with a great little trinket, but now that lady's ruined.
Okay.
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. We have a business relationship, and she was worried that I finally got it all fully charged up with Kovaki, and then Nefer.
You're right. It was.
You will?
I knew you'd say that. It's a very useful thing to have.
Looks like they...
Hey, don't be so pessimistic.
Mamma mia, speriamo che sia finito adesso, vi prego. Cerca Dori. Dopo che ho cercato Dori è finita sta missione. Sta durando 2 ore sto video. Poi devo eliminare tutte le parti, eccetera,
How are things
eccetera.
going? Feeling ready?
Oh, I was born ready. Don't forget, when something's in high demand, ta-da! See? It's right here.
Ah, it's so pretty. Did you make it?
No.
Aha!
That's not the fulls. Mage Alice once warned me that I passed this on to the Dendro Archon, and she secretly brought together a research team made up of... Anyway, point being, took him long enough. He stressed over it for 8. Marak delivered it to me a couple of days ago, along with a letter from... So nosy.
Surely Nahida must have told him you were involved in the...
Could be. Anyway.
Fair enough. But it sounds like you...
Or maybe he was asking as a favor for his... Either way, all's well that ends.
Devo anche ricordare di cambiare gruppo, se no si capitano in qualche altro dominio.
Well, a long time ago, there are always going to be times in life when Alice has been a huge help to me over the years. She was...
Per chi non lo sapesse, Alice e Dori sono amiche, diciamo.
Whatever Oh, that? Don't be thinking it was some sort of... But my priority is doing the business that I want to do. Alright, I do say so, and that's the whole point. Oh, and could you two help me get this?
Momento, mi sono appena reso conto che in quest'arco questo ci dovrebbe essere la boss fight con Rerir. Cambiamoci immediatamente gruppo. Subito. Bene. Parliamo con Albedo e Durin, che da un po' di tempo che non li vediamo più.
Traveler, Paimon. Good.
Everything going smooth?
Sort of. Per the plan, we dissected and analyzed.
What? You can...
That depends on your definition of
Harmless, lifeless.
The Wild Hunt is an interesting phenomenon. In and of itself, it doesn't seem to possess anything. Master griped a lot about the wise Horoptatyr, and seemed somewhat fascinated with the
Sta parlando
Faustrology.
praticamente di
But
Rendotti.
I don't think that was because of his lower social stand. It's a strange mix. The furious energy of an abyss. Perhaps the only explanation for his survival in this state. Oh, sorry. Once I get talking, back to our research findings. Essentially, they confirm my hypothesis. You could think of this as Rerir in mutated form. But in my view, even unfortunately, at present, we have no
Oh, that's terrible news!
Miss Columbina's situation is a difficult one. It's as if her creator banished her to a place she could never be accepted.
Given the circumstances, It's on time to kick off the backup.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! This is for you. Dory asked...
Ah, how wonderful. Well, thank you.
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect you.
All right then.
Isola di Easy. Quanto manca per la boss fight di Rerir? Dovrebbe mancare poco, non fanno altro che parlare di meccaniche, di cose per sconfiggerlo. Adesso dobbiamo andare della luna gelata.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes.
My lady. What are you...
Within the next 24 hours, this is not a burden that we deserve to bear. But I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to act. For me, this gentleman is the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Hey everyone, guess I should introduce myself. Biggest strengths are, honesty.
Va bene. Enclave della luna gelata. Parla con Danger. Questa missione sta veramente durando tantissimo.
Something on your mind?
Miss Columbina, was it?
That's right.
Yes.
I have a different relationship with Nate, but it's what everyone calls me. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people.
You're different from other people.
You're more perceptive than most. Do you ever find yourself
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. I don't recall any happy moment.
Is that because hatred...
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges. Thank you for your help with the Rerir situation. Without your...
You're welcome.
Friend, he betrayed me.
Okay. You see? You're torn. Now you know what really happened.
I need some time.
Of course. Actually,
You mean the Harbingers who still support...
Yes. I always thought they were only helping me, and even now,
Clearly, they view you as a friend.
I feel a little guilty now. I see the guilt that you're feeling now, because I feel it. Have you noticed that the Traveler and Paimon are over there?
Huh. Shall we say hello?
Sure. Hello.
Ah! They caught us!
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish to know where I stand on the plan to take down Rerir.
You will? Oh...
They needn't be.
That doesn't matter to them. You can't control their gratitude.
Bene. Santuario del Giratore.
It's nearly showtime! Let's go round it!
Andiamo.
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Flint's!
Not too long.
Are you nervous about the
Quite the opposite. When I was awakened by the Radniki, I had not... But after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, my restless flame indicates...
Oh, that doesn't sound like such...
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae who's... But it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to...
Looks like I'm not the first to arrive.
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
I struggled to settle down at first, because of the nerves. Please.
Nefer! Over here!
Aino asked me to relay a message. She said Nefer will be on high alert and keep a close watch. Meanwhile, Aino herself...
Excellent. My thanks to all involved.
The chest that's looking...
It won't hold him much longer. We should...
No sense sitting around waiting. Let's make the first move.
I agree. Paimon, find a safe hiding place.
Got it! Be careful, Traveler!
I will.
Everyone, take your positions as soon as the battle starts. Every ounce of strength we have in our bones. Let us...
Ready?
Let's go.
Andiamo.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own.
I wouldn't be so sure.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Get out of my sight!
The only way to defeat Rerir is to borrow his own power. That means Columbina will have to disappear while you have to hold on.
Nefer, your eyes are bleeding.
Soon you will be powerless to resist, and then...
But that dust will plague your memories. Come on.
Any other tricks up your sleeve? Let's... As entertaining as they are.
You don't fool me. I see your fear clear as day. I have to stoke his rage. Make you fear what you could never You cannot win the fight against fate, Rerir.
Is that... Well, now it's your turn to feel afraid!
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you! Happening? That power. I've seen it before.
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rheindotter in our midst.
How about that?
power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open.
I don't, but someone else does.
Goodbye, Rerir.
We won.
E Rerir e Rerir è stato sconfitto. Bene. C'è Nefer che è un po' distrutta.
How are your eyes?
Nefer sta per diventare Columbina numero 2.
They're fine. Apart from the blindness.
It's not...
Let me handle it.
Abbiamo Laoma. La cura. Comunque in realtà io vorrei lasciare le primo gems per Varka, però allo stesso tempo vorrei trovare sia Furina
Miss
che
Nefer.
Nefer.
It's not like you to lose your composure. That was the most reckless thing I've ever seen you do.
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at stake.
Even so. Okay. In business terms, I suppose that's a huge return on investment.
I'd be hard-pressed to argue otherwise.
Still, I don't like this outcome. People suffer when they make sacrifices they shouldn't have to make. I had hoped you could win without sacrificing so much as a single hair on your head.
Thank you.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of days. I'll send full details through Yehoda. My dear friends, we have fought bravely and achieved a spectacular...
The moon will remember this day. Thank you, but... There's something I want to let you know.
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's minds so I could access their powers, and since Nefer's eyes were injured, my eyes are hurting now too.
Huh. Hold on.
I only feel the pain. There's no act.
You're right. There's no... But I must say, I'm surprised.
Things are a little different now.
Friends.
Non riesce a non sorridere la parola amici, mentre una sensazione calda e soffice ti riempie il petto. Una alla volta i tuoi compagni di squadra ti informano che tutto è sotto controllo. Sono titolante di Laoma, ti sdrai. Hai combattuto in prima linea contro Rerir ed ora hai bisogno di riposo. Mi viene un po' da ridere perché fa pure dire ed ora hai bisogno di riposo, tipo Rerir ed ora. Lo so, non... Bene.
Yay! You're awake! How are you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
I'm doing all right, Paimon.
Phew! Well, that's good. Paimon's been...
Glad to hear you didn't starve.
Well, it wasn't... Honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self.
Well, I'm back to normal now.
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier. He also dropped off some medical supplies, but if you're feeling up to it, let's head over and...
Bene. La missione più lunga dell'universo. Bene, festeggiamo, abbiamo vinto contro Rerir.
We're here!
Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing! We were...
How are you feeling?
Much better.
Relieved to hear it. If that's... Yep. We're here for you.
Oh wait, where's Nefer?
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right up. I'm sure she'd love to catch up with you.
Bene, gli occhi di Nefer sembrano essere tornati alla normalità.
Traveler, Paimon. Turns out that moon chanter has some real...
Yeah, but you got...
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda, could I...
Oh, sure. Did you hear that? I gotta go help.
You bet!
Sure thing!
The Rerir of Solnari. No. Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has... Perhaps. I'm sure. What else is left when everything you do... If you're worried about me, It's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my... Oh, Father. Look at the Ibis King. Thoth is a fiendishly cunning... He's never brought it up, but I'd bet... Why else would he give me the power to perceive the truth? Well, King Deshret banished him to Aru, which is essentially a prison, and posed 3... His response was to take on a physical... Did he really think I'd fall for that? So that's enough for you to decide. He's a prisoner, and he was scared. He lives in fear because he's a deceiver. It's preposterous. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you think? Oh, really? Well, it takes a very... If you ask me, the soul of a liar really is worth nothing. Because For example, when something good falls into my lap, I don't go sharing the news around. So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them. Oh, is that what it looks like? Well, you all know my past now. When you find yourself in a situation you can't control, the safest place, if you understand what's at stake. Very good.
Oh, wait! Now that the panic's over and we've all calmed after all that build-up...
Le leggi della luna evanescente, missione completata dopo 1 ora e 20, 2 ore e 20. Un rumore proviene dall'interno, era tipo una specie di rottura di un vetro.
Huh? Am I imagining things?
Cos'era? Perché c'era un suono di un vetro spaccato?
So, that close call...
Don't know, don't care. I get more normal human interaction from hanging out with Bosco 2 than him. Although, now you mention it, he hasn't bothered me in a while.
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the big... He won't lie low forever.
Ma di che stanno parlando adesso? Non ho idea. Ma di chi? Di Rerir? Boh. Andiamo avanti. La missione principale comunque è finita. Credo. No, non è vero. Nefer, vediamo un po' cosa ha da dire.
Ah, Lord Sangama Bay. I must thank you for the device you provided. It was...
Why come and ask me when you clear...
I mostly came to...
That's more like it. A little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangama Bay. Play your card...
The chance to work with such a kind and charitable
Huh? Charitable?
Let's see. The first...
Stop! What do you think?
It's nothing to hide from. They're all perfectly legitimate investments.
How?
You're a curious case, Lord Sangama Bay. But I'm afraid no matter how hard you try to keep things under wraps... You did it for Sumeru, didn't you?
It was empty land that was gonna go to waste otherwise. I figured if I built something there, it might at least get some... Disasters are capricious things. They strike without any warning. I've lost family to a disaster before, and I don't want to lose any friend. My elder sister used to dream of finding a sanctuary. Somewhere with plenty of food, water, and medicine. Where everyone could live happy lives. It was something I looked into. But after discussing things with the Dendro Archon, the tech people handled the tech, and Moneybags provided the Mora.
It's a pity that so few people know the truth about you. Everyone says that you view everything in...
So? What's the problem with that? Everyone wants to be rich. It's
But surely you have dreams of your own beyond just making
Hai
more.
sogni che vanno al di là dei Mora?
You don't get it, do you? My dream is to invest in other people's. Just thinking about it makes me happy. That's
Thank you.
for the device?
And the pendant.
Oh, that.
Seems like we've both been away from home.
Yeah. So long that I barely remember what my family even.
That would be your mother, father, and sister?
Yeah, though it's been years since my sister passed away.
Sì, la sorella di Dory è morta, mi sembra di una malattia.
It's not like I want to forget them, obviously, but memory can be even more root. My sister can't help me now. Slow.
Not everything will fade.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that plus.
Oh, absolutely. I have tons of Mora, a big, beautiful house. You've got a lot going for you, too. Boss of the...
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Bene, abbiamo comunque visto che Dory in realtà un cuore ce l'ha. Comunque Dory, sempre così, tutta così, però in realtà ha perso sua sorella, quindi anche lei ha un'infanzia un po' triste, diciamo.
How have you been holding up? Any
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster.
What?
Io vorrei pullare per Furina, solo che ho
You're
paura
too
di
humble, young
trovarla.
man.
Perché io Varka lo adoro tantissimo. Perché è vero che c'ho tutta la 6.2, 6.3. Ah, poi basta, mi sembra. Se Varka c'è la 6.4 ci sono 2 versioni. E basta.
You played an indispensable role, and sometimes, when people praise.
Let's do a quick demonstration. I'll bet.
Thank you.
See? Did you catch that? A masterclass in how to.
Oh.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, look who's bounced back. Looking good, traveler.
Seems like you've recovered.
Can I get you a drink?
Huh? You know how to order at a bar?
Handling a drinks order is ridiculously.
Paimon believes it. To be totally honest, though,
Don't worry, that's completely understandable.
To put it in the simplest terms, when facing an enemy you have no hope of defeating, so, instead of looking for a way to overpower him, for this to work, we had to analyze his modes of attack. For added security, we prepared a total of 4 arrays. The alchemical array absorbed his abyssal power. That power enabled her to do what would otherwise.
What surprised me was that given his history with Rerir, he had every right to sit this one out.
It must have been a painful choice.
Absolute. He was torn between 2 paths, but in the end. Anyway, however you cut it.
Bene. E ora finita? No. Colombine
That's the only
Sandrone.
reason you're here. Yes. I've thought a lot about. I think this is very important. Well, this is a new one. I'm so moved. Do you not want to be friends with me? Or is it that you prefer being coworkers?
What is this, Columbina? Are you deliberately...
If your politeness module was at
Polonia, please.
will you still invite me to your next tea party? Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone.
Last time, the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled...
we just wanted to...
Why? Out of concern for my safety?
I hope mostly because you kind of helped us out, so we just wanted to check...
Oh, don't you worry about that. Tea time is already a... If you're in the mood for tea, my coasters are still missing in action, though.
Whoa! Pretty hefty.
You can ignore those. I doodle and write in my free time. Sometimes I remember, and other times, I grit my teeth and note down all the crazy nonsense going on in the present. Some people trying to predict the future is like daydreaming. And writing about the present just makes me furious. Huh. Although, having said that, the only vaguely interesting memory in my past is probably that guy they call Lord Artificer. Who else? Pretty much all the mecha and Fontaine are his personal handiwork.
Wait, are you saying you know him?
I mean, I guess we were friendly enough.
Huh?
Yep. In fact, I'm probably the only normal person left who knew him at all.
We used to chat occasionally back when he was still around. Before he passed away, he asked me to. I honored his request. But I did read through everything first before
Quindi stiamo
destroying
parlando
them.
Alain, non mi ricordo il nome e il cognome. È l'inventore di tutti i robot di Fontaine.
I mean, I couldn't let the genius of Lord
Alain
Artificer Alain
quello
Guillotin
che-
disappear like that.
So, that?
I just told you. Those are my equivalent of cross. Alain's work was like epic poetry. Not that there's anything bad about them. I mean, at least... Anyway, while we're on the topic, I might as well tell you about what happened. Alain Guillotin had two close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They spent their childhood years together in the Narzissenkreuz Institute.
Ah, infatti questa bambina, stavo dicendo che ho fatto tipo una missione a Fontaine, dove c'era una foto con questa bambina e quando è stata no, The Cry, io l'ho pagata subito a Sandrone, ma non pensavo che era lei. Quindi lei è Sandrone, o no? O sì?
They were all quite competitive, so there was some rivalry between them. But it was a friendly rivalry. But beneath the friendship and the rivalry, unfortunately, childhood would end. The prophecy would a mad dream that would normally only capture them. And if Renee and Alain had been people of lesser wits, but alas, they were some of the sharpest minds around, the first of them to fall under its. Against Alain's wishes, he persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alain did not approve. It's complicated. Alain wanted to believe that perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then, the next time they met, Renee's soul had been completely engulfed by the dream, and although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with a vengeance. As I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of self, but I'm told that the attempted resurgence finally died out for good. What do you think of Renee? Do you admire his transcendent genius? His view that any price was worth paying to achieve the lofty, or do you despise him? Dismiss him as an evil madman who wrought... Same difference, really. Doesn't surprise me. You share one thing in common after. The only difference is, your dream came true. I don't like fanatics who give up their whole lives for their ideology. Maybe I could understand if Renee had just been an ordinary person. Anyway, that's enough about Renee. Now, he managed to put a stop to the first storm whip. To his credit, I suppose, the loss of his family and friends was purely a tragic. After that, the only thing supporting his work was the same but although the desire to save Fontaine drove him to found the Fontaine Research Institute, I think that formulas and machines derived solely from, yet Alain's intellect was simply too great. Once he realized that the end of his life was approaching, he finally accepted the truth. The Nazis, he quit working on his formulas, trading them in for the fairy tales. He told me that the director of the Narzissenkreuz Institute used to... I think that all he wanted at that time in his life was to be able to sleep deeply without being... At the very end, he laid down to rest in the ruins of the former Narzissenkreuz Institute. Many years after that, tensions over competing dreams would once again cause... And that is the story of two people. One went all in on his fantasy of salvation. The other sought desperately to burn bright... I do sometimes wonder, even the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed. So perhaps they were young children with friends and family who mattered to them. Or maybe they just wanted to find something to anchor them. But instead, the search for... Do you think the desire to save oneself is enough of a justification to try and save the world? Sensible answer. Glad to know you've got your head. Alain would disagree, though. I asked him the same question back when he... Yes, it's enough. No elaboration, just a quick, short answer before... All right, tea time's over. I owe Arlecchino a favor for telling me these stories. I'm gonna go tinker with Polonia now. You guys can do what... Polonia, exit hibernation mode. Begin diagnostics.
Abbiamo finito, c'è dell'altro. Abbiamo finito. Io avrei intenzione di fare qualche lieve pull per Furina e anche qualche per Nefer. Però io non vorrei per sbaglio trovare una delle due. Sono circa PT verso sul 50. Facciamo giusto una pull per Furina. Io non guardo. Ok. Facciamo una pull top per Nefer. Fortunatamente niente. Un altro per Furina. Niente. Giusto una per Nefer. Uff, non avevo visto. Speriamo che non fosse niente. E l'ultima per Furina. Ok. Non ho ottenuto niente. Meno male. Più o meno. In realtà, per tutte queste 2 ore e 40 minuti di video, mi meritavo qualcosa di più in realtà. Però in realtà devo dire meno male perché così Varka è sempre più vicino. Ragazzi, spero che il video vi sia piaciuto e come dici sempre Catherine alla strabisosche.